Hell yeah, Z1 Motorsports delivery on deck. Today we have a bunch of stuff planned. I'm in the garage. The car is still ripped apart. Haven't made much advancement on that besides the things that I spoke about in the last video. Good news. I got a big shipment of parts sitting on my table back there. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Shipment in from Z1 Motorsports, as well as a bunch of other parts that I got third party, private party sales, to make this build exciting and worth the watch, honestly. Let's get into it. Okay, so for the VHR, we grabbed some stuff. So we've got ourselves some fucking Fast Intentions long tube headers that I just happened to have bought from a guy on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, kind of lucky that I got my hands on these, man. They're already wrapped and everything too, man. Pretty damn cool. He said it came off of a Nismo, but I mean, it's the same bolt pattern as the regular VHR. We got some K&N, what the heck are those? Short ram intakes that we're just gonna have on there temporarily. I don't want to get the long tubes for a specific reason. We'll get into that later. But coming over, we got ourselves a new skid plate. Z1 Motorsports made one in black, so I picked up that. I had one already in silver, but it's kind of ratty. I took a crowbar to the underside of the car, I don't know, like a year or two back. Good thing it was there. I mean, it worked, obviously. Here we got ourselves a set of ugly Akabono brakes that look like they've been painted over before. Full set of 4, pretty solid. We're gonna get those powder coated. I gotta rip them apart, get it powder coated so I can get them rebuilt. I gotta do something about this camera angle, man. It's too close. Hold on. Way better. All right, so we got the brake calipers, and then in the box we have all the hardware. So got the belts for the engine, got the steel brake lines for the Akabonos. This looks like hardware for their shroud, skid plate, shroud, skid plate. Got the G35 brackets for the Akabonos to go on there. Let's see, brake pads, more brake pads. I got the Z1 hose kit to go ahead and transition. Well, the Z1 hose kit is for the engine, so it could work, obviously. Let's see, got some engine coolant, straight from Nissan. Fuck is this? Power steering fluid, of course. Fuck is this shit? Transmission mounts, there you go, poly transmission mounts from Z1 Motorsports. Put that there. This should be engine mounts. There we go, motor mounts, polyurethane. And what is this? All right, some more hoses. What's in the box? Got a hardware kit for the Akabonos because I believe, yeah, these are a little dirty. So picked up a fresh set. Let's do it right. Fucking drop something over there. Huh. Yeah, picked up a fresh set. We're gonna do it right. I think I still need to get the bleeder hoses, because I think my bleeder nipple. Yeah, I think my bleeder. Yeah, these are ugly. So I'm gonna I gotta order new bleeder nibbles for that. And then I also need to get the rebuild kit. I totally forgot to order the rebuild kit when I got these Akabonos, man. Yo, Z1, just sponsor me, dude. If you guys see this video, just sponsor me, because, bro, this shit's expensive. All of this shit's expensive. And what do we got? We got some AC lines for, can't see that, AC lines for the 370Z. And, oh, that's right. Sac City Auto Parts posted a G35 that went down, so I got myself an aluminum drive shaft, one piece. Pretty gassed about that, honestly. I got Z1 rotors as well. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a straight baller so I can get 2 pieces from Z1, but can't. I got these heavy ass slotted rotors, not Jordan slotted. I like the way they look, but I mean, you know, the typical, hey, you know, it could crack under heating and cooling with all those freaking holes in it. But that's why I didn't get it. Got front and rears. I actually haven't gone into these boxes. I mean, I know what I ordered, but I hope there's nothing underneath these. Maybe like some stickers. So we all know car guys love stickers. Really excited about all of this stuff, man. The G is gonna be so nice, and I just honestly can't wait to be done with this build so I can hurry up and drive it. Okay, so I also want to talk about how I'm gonna go forward with this build. So as you guys saw, I have long tube headers, and in the state of California, that is not legal. Good news is I'm not gonna be living here for much longer. The bad news is my original intent to make it California legal is not gonna happen. So I will not be able to drive it for the remainder of the time that I'm in California. And I wanna make an apology to all the California guys who are watching this video, trying to gain inspiration from this and trying to figure out how they could do the same swap as me and still be within the confines of California's bogus legal system. So another thing to consider also, so you have to get a wire harness done for the car, for the G35 with the 370Z wire harness for it to work. And I also believe in order for you to do that, you have to go into your ECU. Once you break into that ECU, I do believe that makes your car non-smoggable or non-refable. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can't take it to the ref or if you can't smog it after that point, but you're gonna have to try to find a workaround in that sense. You know, risk it for the biscuit if you want to, but sometimes it's not worth having to risk getting your car crushed. So I want to talk about the short ram intakes that I have on the table here. So I got the short ram intakes for something quick. I just needed something quick to put onto the engine so I can get it rolling and driving, and something affordable. So I got those for like 150 bucks, something real cheap. They're K&N, so it's like good quality, but I understand like short ram intakes aren't that much better as opposed to like the OEM stock air boxes. But I mean, for 150 bucks, you really can't complain, and it kind of looks better in the engine bay than the stock air boxes do. Besides, I don't even think I can mount the stock air boxes in the G35 engine bay because it doesn't have the same mounting points for the intakes, I do believe. Don't quote me on that, I actually don't know for sure. So also, I also don't believe in buying stuff twice. I do intend on supercharging this motor at some point in the near future, hopefully before 2024. I'd really like to supercharge this car before 2024. Cat's out of the bag. So buying long tube headers would be kind of pointless, dropping $500 to $1,000 depending on if you want like a carbon fiber option. Just to get them removed, try to sell them for less money because the supercharger has its own intake with the intercooler system. So short ram intakes are where it's going to go for now. Again, super excited for these long tube headers. So these are the Fast Intentions one, I do believe. The guy who sold it to me, really cool guy, by the way. He actually didn't know if it was for sure Fast Intention, but we were looking at like the build quality of it, the fact that it has that like black ceramic look on it, and the upgraded version of the long tube headers, and then the O2 sensor locations and the bolt pattern. It's very similar to the Fast Intentions one. So I'm gonna go ahead and call those Fast Intention headers. Haters, you guys can put it in the comments. I'll read it. I'll even like it. Something else I would really love to get for the car though is I'd really like to get what do you call those Motordyne. I'd really like to get a Motordyne catback exhaust. Right now I have Stillen, and Stillen's really nice. Actually, my exhaust is really quiet. It's been really good while I had the DE in. It only gets like really raspy and like trumpety. It sounds like a dying alien around like 4,000 RPM, which is pretty solid for the motor with high flow cats. So the Motordyne side's really good, but for now, stick with Stillen. If you guys know anybody selling any Motordynes in the Bay Area, hit me up. Might have to swoop over there and grab it from them. But I'll just rock the Stillens for now. On the topic of high flow cats, I think I did say it, I will be selling my high flow cat set once I take it off. So if you're interested in that, let me know, as well as these other parts that I'm trying to sell as well. So don't mind my dirty house. I will be selling these parts I know I got some stock parts in there like that steering wheel and that drive shaft. That's just gonna be hitting the marketplace. All of this stuff is gonna be hitting the marketplace at some point this week. I was thinking about actually doing like a giveaway, but like this is not that good or brand new, so you guys deserve better than that. I'm not gonna give this stuff away, unless you want to. Put in the comments if you want me to, I guess. But I'm gonna be selling a OEM plenum radio. That's an aftermarket. That's got the JDM faceplate on it. What's that? An InGen carb legal intake. Kinetics, not carb legal. I got high flow cats, I got regular cats, and steering wheel, and then there's drive shaft, obviously. And if you guys need anything for the DE engine, just hit me up, because I mean, I got this old ass engine here. I'm not gonna be using it. Oh, I have a Z1 Motorsports clutch and flywheel set, brand new. Just put it into the car. Drove it, I don't know, 500 feet before I realized that it was a fucking rod bearing that was wrong with my engine. So I'm gonna be taking that off of the DE as well, out of the transmission, and selling that separately. Or I could sell it as one piece, because I'm also gonna be selling my manual CD009 transmission. I think I got that transmission like 2020, so it's a 2 or 3 year old, it's a 2-year-old transmission. That is fucking hella light. Not many miles, because, you know, obviously, like, it's not that old. CDOA, so it has the new ink synchros, and then it's got a brand new clutch and flywheel if you guys would choose to have it. Make sure you guys drop me a DM on Instagram if you're interested on any of these parts. Like and subscribe if you like today's video. Keep in touch. Social media is social, so talk to me. Till next time.